Today, I'm here to tell you guys all about Monster Hydro. What's going on, Above Average fam? Above Average Cody here, coming at you with yet another Saturday energy drink review. And today, we do, in fact, as I already mentioned, have some Monster Hydro's energy water to review for you guys today. I do have three completely different ones, not completely, different flavor-wise, sure. We have one Monster Hydro Super Sport. We're going to go over why that's different from the regular energy water. We have the Blue Ice here, and then also the Purple Passion regular energy water for advanced hydration. We're going to go over what Monster Hydro is and why the Super Sport is ever so slightly different from the regular energy water. We're going to go over how this beverage feels energy and caffeine and awakeness wise, and then we're going to go over how these three taste. We have three flavors, obviously, Purple Passion and Blue Ice I already mentioned, but the Super Sports flavor is Red Dawg, spelled D-A-W-G, Red Dawg. So we'll talk about what that tastes like as well. If by some chance this is your first energy drink review here, guys, please go down below and hit that subscribe button. We do one every week, along with a ton of other content you can find down on the channel. While you're down there, leave a like on this video and leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoy Monster Hydro and if it's a regular for your caffeine needs or if you're not a big fan of it. But let's get into talking about what Monster Hydro is. So, essentially, as advertised on the front of the bottle, it is energy water. That's it, energy water. Nutrition-wise, it's basically watered-down Monster. So, in this 20 fluid ounce bottle, we have 110 calories, we have 29 carbs, only 27 sugars. Roughly, that's half of a can of Monster, which is very interesting. And then caffeine from all sources, 150 milligrams per bottle. It is, in fact, 160 for the Super Sport. Again, we will talk about that in a second. So, it is basically a hydrating energy drink. It's hydrating Monster, watered down Monster, if you will. I just call it that personally. But basically, it is caffeinated flavored water is essentially what Monster was going for with this. It is non-carbonated. You can shake it up all you want. It is not carbonated at all. It's kind of like Gatorade with caffeine. And obviously, we have the Bolt 24 Gatorade now, which could have been Monster Hydro getting onto something here. But it's got electrolytes. It has purified water in it, pure energy, vitamins B3, B6. It reduces fatigue and increases concentration. So basically, it's just a water energy drink is basically what the two regular energy waters are, in case you couldn't draw that from the term energy water. Now, the Super Sport, the basic thing that is different about this, other than the 10 milligrams of caffeine, is we do have less calories in it, and BCAAs, so branched chain amino acids, the building blocks of protein. Basically, you can get a little bit of extra muscle recovery with this. Who's to say how much? I don't believe they list how many of what BCAAs are in here. It's just a proprietary, that is a tough word, blend of amino acids mixed in. But yeah, we only have 60 calories in this one, 15 carbs, and 12 sugars. So the nutrition's slightly better, a little bit more caffeine, but that's the Super Sport. Now, how does this drink feel? Looking at roughly 150 to 160 milligrams of caffeine, we're looking at roughly a cup and a half of coffee. A cup of coffee being about 100 milligrams of caffeine. So I slammed through the Super Sport, which is the 160 milligrams, but again, it's just as close as these two are. And honestly, guys, just halfway through, I was feeling quite awake. I was actually baffled because I've had the original ones in the bigger, clearer bottle than these. And I wasn't too impressed with them in the past. But the Super Sport, again, the same can probably be said for the regular energy water. I felt pretty awake, guys. I was drinking it pretty fast, but that's because it is such easy drinking, being non-carbonated and honestly tasting pretty good, which we'll get into in the next section. But caffeine-wise, it felt good, guys. I had it in the morning. It felt a little bit better than my cup of coffee, as to be expected. But again, I was only halfway through it. So there is something to be said about the energy. The super wide awakeness I got had just halfway through. It did not last very long, however. But I'll be honest, it does give you a pretty good kick. So if you're looking for something semi-hydrating, or at least hydrating feeling, because it more feels hydrating, caffeine is going to dehydrate you anyways. So they basically just add a little bit of extra water to it. But it gets you awake, guys. It's definitely a good get you going energy drink. It's not going to be top of the line like Bang or Reign, which has roughly double the caffeine of it. But it is a good get you going energy drink. It's decent. It's easy drinking. And that's a perfect transition into how these 3 flavors taste. Now, we'll get into the Red Dog first, which I already have. I actually left a little bit in the bottle to taste it here, but I don't have to, guys. It is basically a bad fruit punch. It's not bad, it's just not very flavorful. Again, it kind of resembles a watered down Monster flavor, and I just wasn't too impressed with the flavor of it. You taste it and you're like, that doesn't really taste like anything, and then you realize it's kind of just like that bad generic mix it in a water bottle or make a big batch for a party fruit punch flavor. So the Red Dog, I think, is basically just fruit punch, and it's not a very good one at that. Frankly, I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 10 because I have had the others, and they are very good compared to this one, so I'm going to scale it down. 5 out of 10 for the Red Dog, which again, guys, is just basically a watered-down fruit punch. That brings me to the Blue Ice, as you can see with the lovely blue label, the cool Monster Hydro logo on it, and this one, definitely fruity, a blue-like type berry taste. I'm not going to say blueberry, it's just kind of berry that happens to be blue. Let's get an exact flavor profile here. Now this one, a very faint blue raspberry taste is actually what I think it is. But again, it's faint. It's supposed to be energy water. As you guys can imagine, if you had flavored water before, it's not like drinking soda, guys. It's not going to be the full-on taste. It's going to be a little dull, but again, that has to be expected with something branded as energy water. So yeah, I think blue raspberry is what they're going for with the Blue Ice it is. Maybe like a snow cone type taste, but I'm kind of just getting a faint blue raspberry. Again, it's so faint, it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly what it's supposed to taste like. But this one is not quite as bad of a flavor as the fruit punch was. I do enjoy it a little bit more. I will go 7 out of 10 for this one. The dull, I say dull flavor, but that is definitely what it's supposed to taste like. It's not like it's bad and they screwed it up. It's energy water. It tastes like flavored water. So it tastes like blue raspberry flavored water, basically, to me. 7 out of 10 for that one. It's not bad, but I feel like the flavor could be a little bit better. Now let's dive into the Purple Passion, which I can only imagine is probably grape because of the purple. I mean, as you can see, it's ice cold. My hands are getting soaked. But passion, maybe passion fruit, but I'm pretty sure it's grape. I already cracked all the seals open, so. Oh yeah, that smells like grape, guys. That's got to be grape. Let's see how it tastes. Ooh, normally not a big fan of grape, guys. Normally not with anything. Not a huge fan of grape. But for some reason, the grape flavoring comes through much better in the form of the energy water. So I do like this one the best. It's literally just grape, but it's more of like a true grape. It's not like a grape soda type grape where it's a little too overly sweet. And it is a like middle of the pack realistic tasting grape, I guess you could say. Not quite like grape juice either. It's just a faint grape, guys. That's all I'm getting from it, but it is good. It shows through better. You can tell it's grape. You get a little bit more flavor than you do with the Blue Ice or the Red Dog. But I like this one, guys. I'm going to give this one on the Monster Hydro Energy Water scale a 9 out of 10. I mean, I kind of just like how much flavor this one has with roughly the same amount of sugar of the Blue Ice, I do believe. It has a little bit more sugar. This one actually has the 30 grams of sugar, which is the most sugar. Probably some correlation there as to why I like this one the best, and it has the most sugar out of 3. But it does taste the best, guys. The Great Monster Hydro, I will go 9 out of 10 for this. And one final thing I want to say about the flavors before I let you guys go is I like how mellow they are. It is the perfect energy drink, if you will, for downing quickly. If you want something you can chug, you're thirsty, but you also need a little caffeine because you're tired, thirsty and tired, a dangerous combo on a weekend morning. Most of you guys probably know how it goes. This seems like it'd be a very good drink for that, guys. The flavor's not too strong. It's not too overpowering. It's not too sweet. And also, it's non-carbonated. It's very easy drinking. And you get a plentiful amount with 20 fluid ounces in the bottle. I always complain I normally don't like drinking big, large amounts of energy drinks all the time, but this kind of feels like a flavored bottle of water, and you're getting a hefty amount of caffeine with it. I think there's a lot to be said about that. Overall, I think there is a place for Monster Hydro. In my life, I generally just drink water and mix an energy drink in here and there. I don't know if I much enjoy the two being crossed, but I'm sure for some people who are on the go a lot, don't get enough water. Again, I can't tell you exactly how hydrating this drink really is for you, but drinking wise, it does feel pretty good drinking. So there is definitely a place in the energy drink game for a hydrating energy beverage, and it's pretty cool overall. So to reiterate what I gave the flavors, 9 out of 10 for the purple passion. I want to call it grape, but it is purple passion. 7 out of 10 for the blue ice, and a low of 5 out of 10 for the red dog. If you like fruit punch, especially dull fruit punch, don't let my rating shoot it too far down your list. It was okay, it just wasn't as good as the other two flavors, so I had to scale it down for that. But guys, I think I've basically said literally everything I could possibly say about Monster Hydro. I absolutely beat it to death, but that's this week's energy drink review. It wraps it up, guys. Let me know down below what you think of Monster Hydro. And while you're down there, guys, subscribe if you are not already, and leave a like on this video. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all of you who clicked on this video. And that wraps it up. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.